from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, After Studio audience. Your days are numbered. We're opening up for your business beginning June 1st. Go to wendyshow.com to figure out how you get the tickets, dress the part, and you'll be right here. Right here. Also, give it up for my virtual audience. Your days are numbered too. No, we're going all the way. Okay, how you doing? A little verklempt, I'll explain. Let's get started. It's time for hot. The whole show's not gonna be like this, but today would have been my mother's 87th birthday. And with the guidance of Willie, she picked out a lovely spring outfit. Hold on. Featuring illusion here and illusion. Yes, mommy. Okay, enough of that. Sorry. I apologize. The rest of the conversation I had with my therapist. I go in the morning before the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Please, the alarm rings at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I go for 1 full hour. And then I come here. If you've never been therapized, you should probably look into that. I gotta tell you, you should probably look into it. Because it doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean anything other than it's a private person to speak to. Do you understand?
I told you before, I think nothing's wrong with therapy. I need therapy.
Why don't you get a therapist?
I'm working on it.
Oh.
Sometimes you need another person to talk to that has a different perspective than you on life situations. So.
My therapist and I have a lot of the same perspective, which is weird. Oh, it's some salty talk going on in there. We talk about you. We talk about family. We talk about men. We talk about food. And on a little bit of a lighter note, thank you so much for, like, when I posted my feet yesterday, and there was a whole big deal in the IT department here. Are you sure you want to post this? They're going to be mean to you. I don't think you should do it. Hours later, I call up and I'm like, why is my picture not up? I will not send another Instagram picture to you. Yeah, like I had a knife to his side. I'm not gonna send you another picture until you post this picture. This is me with lymphedema. Oh, do you have the picture?
Yep.
Yup, there it is. Yeah. And the total opposite happened. I mean, there were a few people who were like, ew, or how do you walk? Or it looks painful. They're not painful, they're just numb-ish and discolored. And yes, I do have big feet because I wear a size 11 and a half women's. And that's dead skin. The doctor, anyway. And I had no idea how many of you have lymphedema and came out of the closet with it. in the comment section.
Yeah.
And I also had no idea how many of you learned about lymphedema on our show. So if there's one thing that was accomplished, it's that that's why I walk the way I do. You know, Rambo, I don't mind a lymphedema foot cam, please. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Okay. There. Mm-hmm. All wrinkly and numb. So, look, my party's not down there, it's up here. How dare you? Mm-hmm. So, did you watch The Masked Singer last night? Okay, because Jenny McCarthy was shocked when one of the characters took off their mask. And I guessed it immediately when I was teased about it. Take a look.
The legend is in the building! Singer, actor, and husband, Donnie Wahlberg! Oh my God! Founding member of New Kids on the Block. That's awesome. Yo, you know I'm a fan.
Tony, have you been coming in each week and live?
I've been sneaking in and out.
Oh my God, I don't understand. I'm supposed to have golden ears and I didn't recognize my husband's voice.
You thought he was Akon.
So he sang Return of the Mac, which is such a turn on. Like that song, like,
That's a good song.
That's a one-hit wonder, but you know what? Can we get that during commercials?
That's my theme song. I'm gonna play it.
It's your theme song?
Yeah, when I walk out my house, that's what I play.
And then after that, Odyssey, Native New Yorker.
Got you.
So ridiculous he is. And yes, I'll see you Monday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I don't know if I should mention it.
No, you shouldn't. We'll mention it on Tuesday.
Cool.
Everyone's gonna be there though. Norman, Suzanne. Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
No, you're not.
Where am I going?
You're lying. No, he's got limited tickets. Okay, so Joelle, are you gonna be there?
Gosh.
No. We'll talk about it afterward.
Clap if you're gonna be there.
Yo, guys, there's
I could be
36
there.
seats. There's literally 36 seats. We're gonna talk about it afterwards so you guys can jump me.
I
Shade. Anyway, what was I about to tell you? Oh, right. What?
You love them, Jenny McCarthy?
Oh, yeah, I do. I love them as a couple.
Yeah.
And I didn't find it weird. I was asked in my morning meeting, isn't that kind of weird that she didn't know his voice? I said, no, because he raps, he sings. Even the movements of his body, everything changes when you're on Masked Singer because the costumes are really heavy. And he had been there, so she knew he was on the lot, you know, and had his own dressing room, which they lock every time you leave it. So you can't go into, you know, another person's dressing room. But he was there giving advice to people all week long. So she knew he was there. She just didn't know he was participating. That was probably the best sex ever afterwards, right? Yeah. You don't need to know everything about a person, just the important stuff. Anyway, did you watch Jersey Housewives? Okay. So the reunion was last night, and Melissa and Joe, I dislike you. Only because I hear every single word Melissa is saying, and I totally go along with her. Melissa, but you knew you married an old school man, but now she wants, take a look, just look.
When I come home and she's not there and it's 4 nights a week, I mean, I'm bored.
Okay.
I mean, you know, hello?
And this was right before the pandemic. I was taking opportunities where I normally would be like, nah, I don't think I'll do that one, or I don't think. I went a little harder.
It was out of control.
While the sun is shining upon her, is the time to, you know...
Strike while the iron's hot.
I understand where he's coming from, though. I get it. Is that worth things coming between you and him?
Yeah, it is, Dolores, because I sat home with 3 kids every single day while he went to work.
Exactly.
So I want to go to work.
Yeah, but you're living a beautiful life. Working's not just about money. It's about a passion and being fulfilled, about loving what you do. You got to find the right balance.
Yeah.
That's it. Working is not about money for a lot of people. It's about a passion. If you're passionate about something, then you work. Melissa, I say you continue on. Joe, I don't want to see you guys get divorced, but you really do need to go to a therapist or something like that to talk this. Like, I feel uncomfortable even knowing what we just saw. Margaret looked great though, right? And Black Dolores will be here next week. It's so funny because when she texts, she always says, Wendy, it's Black Dolores. And by the way, Black Dolores, you know, Sydney Rosenberg will be here on tomorrow's show. Now, my question to you...
No, not tomorrow.
My question to you is, why are you and Sydney so close? Like, he's likable. No, I listen to him in the morning. I tell you, Bernie and Sid and Bernie.
Uh-huh.
So he's coming. I've never met him before in my life. He's the one who bought the billboards.
Yeah. He's coming in June.
Oh, he's coming in June?
Yes. Yeah. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Okay.
Did he say he was coming tomorrow?
He said he was coming on the 14th.
Right. No, he's not coming tomorrow either. But in June, he will be here.
Sydney, did you hear that? Okay. He's quite handsome, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mrs. Rosenberg and the kids got him locked down, though, in Long Island. And Black Dolores, mind your own business. And Jersey Housewives. You know, it would be Tree to say something like that. But you're living a good life, you know, but that's because Tree, you don't have the same thing, I guess, that Melissa has. Whatever that thing is, she's got a certain thing. Anyway, so tonight on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's my favorite, Wendy. I know. We used to talk about that all the time. All right, Mom. So tonight on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim says that she doesn't want to explain who Kris Humphries is to her kids. Well, take a look and then we'll discuss.
At what point do we sit them down and say, like, you're allowed to either go through these seasons and see what, like, Mom and Dad did all these years? Or, you know, at some point they're just going to be like, I want to see...
I don't really want to explain, like, who Kris Humphries is.
See, that is your life, that is your past, and at some point, they're going to be interested in seeing everything.
I would. Even though North is only like 7 years old. If I were her, I'd be on the Googler. Trying to figure stuff out. And explain to the 1-year-old. Yep, explain to the whole, look at North. North probably already Googled, like, I squint back at you, North. But you know what, though? She's gonna have to explain, and there's not an explanation for a marriage that only lasted for 72 days. Like, they gave you this big, lavish wedding. It was a big event. We watched on TV, I think, because I don't like weddings, I think even I watched that part. But so what? You got married for 72 days. You're on your, you know, you're looking for your 4th husband or whatever. Look, 3 is not a bad number. Not this day and age. That's what divorce is for. Yeah, the kids will understand. They all have the same father, that madman. They all have the same father, and you weren't doing anything slutty. You were just with Kris. And by the way, a lot of people knew about it. Well, I think it's important to tell your children about your past. Like 90% of it. You know what I mean? Just so they can say, oh God, I'm better than you. Or I'm gonna do better. Or, you know, because I remember when I got divorced the first time, I was nervous about going to my mom and dad because, you know, there's no divorcing, there's nothing going on. You know, my sister's been married for 35 years, but been with him for 40 years. And, you know, it's just, and I was nervous, but I was doing it. And that's that. 5 months after being married, I am out. So you'll explain. Here's the thing, though. What's her face? Aubrey O'Day.
Yes.
Did this interview. Excuse me. Hey, Aubrey. I know. A lot of contouring. But she looks great. So, in other Kim news, it's okay. This is the laugh along show. You laugh along, Shaina Moakler, who is Travis Barker's ex-wife, they have children together, and they had a good run. They had a reality show, a nice run. I still don't know exactly what Shaina does for a living, but whatever it is, now it's keeping up with the Kardashians. She says that she caught Travis having an affair with Kim. And that is the reason for their divorce. And she talked to Us Weekly, and you know Us doesn't mess around. When you see it in Us, it's for us. I don't know why she's talking about this, but apparently there was some sort of 4th of July party at, where was it, Kim's house? It was at Travis's house.
That's the Aubrey O'Day part of it. That's when she jumped in with her long rant.
Right.
Saying that, like, she and Kim went out for the 4th of July and hanging out and
he was dating her.
Yep.
But we all had a great time, and she wasn't saying anything out of turn. She was just talking. You know, she posted. And so anyway, but here's the deal, Shaina. Instead of worrying about what's going on with Kim's leftover, Kourtney and Travis, see, I couldn't do that. Like, if I knew Wanda was with somebody, not because of Wanda, but because of me. The whole, ew. Anywho, so Travis and his ex-wife, they have a 15-year-old daughter who's beautiful. Oh, well, that's both of them. Right? 15 years. So, and this one right here, her name is Alabama. And here's what she says, which is kind of believable about her mother. Take a look.
The woman that gave me life isn't in my life. She asked to see me maybe once. I've gone 7 months without seeing my mom and her not calling me once.
You know, at 15, they can be jerks. But I believe that. Somehow I believe that. By the way, I want one of these too. Hey, I want one too. Joelle, don't you want one? Yeah. Maybe I'm too old for this? No, yeah. Just, yeah. A little piece of lash glue on there. I can take it off.
Gorilla Glue.
But you should focus on your kids as opposed to focusing on what Travis is doing, because for a little girl to come out of her face and say something like that is really, really making you, Mom, look bad. Yeah. Once upon a time, there's a girl named Wendy, and she was an intern for Maddie Siegel in Boston. Yup. Hi, Matt. All right, so here's what happened. He walked off of his show yesterday. Management called him up and said, stop talking about Demi Lovato, who's non-binary. But he's talking and talking and talking, and I guess, you know, management, they called him up. But one thing that I do know about, well, okay, you gotta listen closely. I can't believe it's radio, but this is the best we could do.
Yeah.
And he reported to work today. He just got off a few moments ago. Hi, Matt. Okay, here's what happened next. Listen closely.
They pulled the plug on me and they said, you cannot talk about what you're talking about. Basically what I'm told is I can talk about light, funny things and where the Jonas Brothers are going to be, but I can't do what I really want to do, which is just be a funny comic who tells it like it is. I am the biggest of all time. And they said, shut up, Matt. Stop talking. Well, I hope you're happy as I just stopped talking. Maddie out.
Seacrest out. Maddie out. Threw down his headphones and walked out. You know what? Matt has been at the same radio station, Kiss 108 in Boston, for 40 years. Yes, correct. Matt is in his 70s. I think he looks terrific. Yeah. Every time I go to Boston to promote, you know, the talk show, I always go to Matt. Just like, hi, Matt. Look, it all turned out. When I was on radio, that was my internship where, you know, you get the points towards graduation. But they liked me a lot there, and I was insistent, in a nice way, of staying. So they gave me a second internship. No point. I would cut class. Because, yes, please, class smash. I'm going to, yeah. I would use the money and take the tea, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning. Anything could have happened, like it does here in the subways in New York. Anything could have happened, but I wasn't frightened. I knew that I was going to. He's so nice and kind, and I know everybody, including me, we all have our mean streak, but he never showed it. Like, and what would I do as an intern? I would get the muffins. He loved muffins. I'd get his, you know, tea or coffee. I forget which one he drank at that time. Water. That was when bottled water became like popular, but he could afford it. And I'm like, I want this job. Like not his job, but you know. And he had mousse, which was real expensive at the time. Now you can get mousse for $1 a can. But mousse. And he always looked good, and, you know, and the restaurants would part the seas and give him a table at the last minute. Why did you ask me about a picture of me in college if you're not going to show it?
You want to show it? There we go.
There I.
Yeah.
That's. Me with the LaToya Jackson / Jackie Stallone hairband. Thanks. But that's at the college radio, and I was getting so much between being on college radio and then learning about the lifestyle. That's what he taught me. The lifestyle of a successful jock could be really good. Unfortunately, radio has turned where you can't say anything. I feel weird talking to you saying something. Is there anything going on in that picture? Oh, thank you. Toilet paper? Why is there? Well, I was living in the dorm. Who has time to, you know, go grocery shopping and stuff?
Right.